Hi everyone. Cadences used in any number of voices during much of the Renaissance era were typically underpinned by a basic two-part framework, which included a suspension, the resolution of which moved in contrary motion to a doubled note, consisting either of an octave or unison. Any remaining parts, if present, then completed the texture around this basis. Although this basic framework is found in many works as it appears in this example, composers also use several common means of embellishment. Many of these embellishments involve the inclusion of additional suspensions and anticipations, either of other notes or dissonance. Here, for example, where the basis of this cadence is a series of descending sixths displaced to form the 7/6 suspension, Losos anticipates with 16th notes on the offbeat of beat 2 the suspended dissonant 7th on the third beat. This vertical sixth combination also anticipates first inversion B diminished harmony, obscuring the downbeat of the following bar. And the preparation of the suspension is also anticipated on the offbeat of beat 1. Here also, Losos again uses 16th notes to anticipate the third beat dissonance. In both of these examples, Losos adds rhythm to the lower part beneath the cadential suspension and resolution, introducing with it the text's penultimate syllable immediately before the final cadential note. The same idea is used here, this time in the inner voice of this three-part work by Palestrina. Here, however, the anticipation also assists in breaking up potential consecutive fifths between the tenor and bass voices. In this example, the texture is constructed around a series of displaced descending thirds between the outer parts, with the inner parts shadowing this descent with thirds and fifths. Palestrina precedes both upper parts of the cadential framework with suspensions, creating a 9/8/4/3 double suspension above this A note. The preparations of the suspensions are begun in the preceding bar as part of this G major chord. As in the Losos examples, here Palestrina also adds rhythm to the inner part of the cadential framework, with the penultimate syllable sounding with the suspension resolution immediately before the final note. In a final example by Losos, here he anticipates the third beat dissonance with an on-beat 8th note dissonance on beat 2. As per the accepted rules of the time, this dissonant anticipation occurs as part of a descent to the consonant lower note before returning to form the dissonant 7th on beat 3. Losos also includes a 7/6 suspension in the upper part, which further displaces the series of descending structural sixths. I hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching. See you next time.